Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like giving up? Like you've hit a wall so high, so thick that you wonder if it's even worth climbing? Well, I'm here to tell you that giving up is not an option, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Life is full of challenges. Whether we like it or not, you will face storms. The winds will blow hard, and sometimes it may feel like the whole world is against you. But let me remind you of something powerful. You are stronger than any storm. Within you lies a strength, a fire that has yet to be fully realized. You've got more power inside of you than you give yourself credit for. Now, I know sometimes the setbacks hit hard. You try and you fail. You give it your all, and still you fall short. But failure, my friends, is not the end. Failure is part of the process. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to get better. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. You have to be committed. I'm talking about a commitment that goes beyond comfort, a commitment that says, I will keep going no matter what. Because the road to success isn't easy. If it were easy, everyone would be living their dreams. But you're different. You're here because deep down, you know you have what it takes.
You know you were born for greatness. You can't stop when it gets hard. You've got to keep moving forward. Take one step, then another. It doesn't matter how small the steps are. What matters is that you're still moving. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep believing, because the moment you stop, the dream dies, and giving up is never an option.
And here's what's going to keep you going, the reason why you started in the first place. What is it that drives you? Your family, your legacy, your purpose? Whatever it is, it has to be bigger than the obstacles you face. Let your why be stronger than your excuses. Now, there will be people who doubt you. They'll tell you that you can't do it, that you're crazy for even trying. Let them talk. They don't know the fire inside you. They don't see the vision you hold in your heart. Do not, and I mean do not, let their negativity plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Your dream is yours, not theirs. Resilience, that's the word. It's not about never falling down, it's about how fast you bounce back when you do. The winners in life aren't the ones who never face failure, they're the ones who refuse to stay down. You are responsible for your life, no one else. It's easy to blame circumstances, to point fingers. But at the end of the day, the power to change your life is in your hands. You have to take charge, make the decisions, and take responsibility for your success. Finally, I want you to see it. I want you to close your eyes and visualize the success that you're chasing. Picture it as clearly as you can. See it, feel it, believe it. Because when you can see your destination, no obstacle can stop you from getting there. So what's it going to be? Are you going to let fear, doubt, and failure hold you back? Or are you going to rise, dust yourself off, and keep moving toward your greatness? Life is unpredictable. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you do, challenges are going to come your way. It doesn't matter how well you plan, how hard you work, or how much you try to avoid obstacles, at some point you will face them. They are inevitable. And here's the truth. Life wasn't designed to be easy. These challenges are not a sign that you're on the wrong path. In fact, they are proof that you are moving forward, that you're alive, and that you're growing. When you hit a tough situation, it's not a signal to stop, it's a call to dig deeper. Hard times don't mean you should give up. They mean you're being tested. And how you respond to these tests is what defines your futures. You see, those moments when life knocks you down are the exact moments that have the potential to push you higher. If you were never challenged, you would never have the opportunity to discover your true strength. The road to your dreams will not be smooth. It will be bumpy, with twists and turns, unexpected detours, and sometimes outright roadblocks. But remember this, every single obstacle is a stepping stone. Each challenge is designed to build your character, to shape you into the person who is capable of achieving what you desire. You cannot avoid difficulties, but you can decide how you face them. Instead of seeing challenges as something to avoid, see them as the opportunities they really are, opportunities to learn, to grow, and to prove to yourself that you can do more than you ever thought possible. Challenges are not a punishment. They are a gift that life gives you to become stronger and more resilient. So the next time life throws a curveball, don't be discouraged. Embrace it. Understand that these moments are part of the process, part of the journey toward your goals. The only way out is through. You must face these challenges head on, knowing that on the other side of every storm is a brighter day. There's an incredible strength within you, one that most people never fully tap into. You may not always feel it, especially when times are tough, but it's there. This inner strength is the key to overcoming the obstacles in your life, and it is far greater than you've been led to believe. Too often, people focus on what they lack: resources, time, support, without realizing that the most important resource is already inside them: their own willpower and resilience. When you face a difficult situation, it's easy to doubt yourself. That voice in your head might say, "I can't do this. I'm not strong enough." But that's just fear talking. Deep down, you have the capacity to endure, to push through, and to succeed even when the odds are stacked against you. You were born with the ability to rise above any challenge. You've already faced struggles in the past, and you're still here today, aren't you? That's proof that you survived 100% of your hardest days so far. Most people underestimate their strength because they haven't been tested enough. But the truth is, you don't know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. When life backs you into a corner, that's when your true power reveals itself. That strength shows up when you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, when you refuse to let setbacks define you, and when you keep going even when you feel like giving up. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Whatever you believe about yourself becomes your reality. If you believe that you're not capable, you'll stop trying at the first sign of difficulty. But if you believe in your inner strength, no obstacle will seem too big to conquer. That belief in yourself is what fuels persistence. Time to stop doubting and start believing. Don't wait for someone else to tell you that you can do it. Tell yourself. When you start believing in the strength you already possess, the world begins to shift. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become challenges you're ready to face. Doors that were once closed begin to open. But it all starts with you recognizing and trusting in your inner power. There's no limit to what you can achieve when you tap into the strength inside you. It's not something you have to find or develop. It's already there, waiting for you to acknowledge it. The next time you face a tough situation, remind yourself of this. You've got everything you need within you to get through it. You are stronger, more capable, and more resilient than you think. Failure is a word that carries a lot of weight. Many people fear it, thinking that if they fail, it means they're not good enough or that their dreams are unattainable. But in reality, failure is not the end. It's a natural and necessary part of the journey toward success. Think about it. No one who has ever achieved anything significant has done so without encountering failure along the way. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're trying, pushing boundaries, and learning. When you fail, it doesn't mean you're defeated. It means you found a way that didn't work. And now you're one step closer to finding what does. When things don't go as planned, that's when you have to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, see it as feedback. It's the universe showing you where you need to adjust, improve, or try a different approach. I think of failure as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Each time you fall short, you gain valuable insights about your strategy, your abilities, and your determination. These are insights you would never have gained if you hadn't taken the risk and put yourself out there in the first place. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about embracing it, learning from it, and continuing to move forward. One of the most important things to remember is that failure is temporary. It's not a permanent state unless you allow it to be. When you hit a wall, you have two choices. You can give up or you can find a way around it. The people who succeed are the ones who refuse to let failure define them. They see it as a detour, not a dead end. They get up, dust themselves off, and keep going. It's also crucial to understand that failing at something doesn't make you a failure. Your worth is not tied to your mistakes. In fact, it's through those mistakes that you grow stronger and more capable. Failure is a sign that you're pushing your limits and challenging yourself. And that's how real progress is made. The only true failure is in not trying at all. So the next time you fall short, remember this: failure is not final. It's not a verdict on your ability or potential. It's simply part of the process. Every great success story is filled with moments of failure, and yours will be no different. The key is to keep going, to use each failure as a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. Success doesn't come to those who avoid failure. It comes to those who refuse to give up in the face of it. When you are committed, you develop resilience. You train your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems. You become the kind of person who finds a way no matter how tough things get. And when you set a goal or dream, the most important thing you can do is commit to it fully. It's easy to be excited about a dream when you first start out, but real success requires something much deeper than excitement. It requires unwavering commitment. Commitment means sticking with it when the excitement fades, when the path gets difficult, and when things don't go as planned. It's about making a decision that no matter what happens, no matter how tough things get, you're going to keep moving forward. Too often, people give up when the road gets bumpy. They think that if they encounter resistance, maybe their dream isn't meant to be. But nothing could be further from the truth. The level of commitment you have to your dream determines whether or not you achieve it. When you are truly committed, you won't let temporary setbacks, failures, or challenges stop you. You'll find a way to push through because you've already made the decision that quitting isn't an option. True commitment means you don't just try, you do. When you're only trying, there's always an easy way out. You might say, I'll give it a shot, but if it doesn't work out, I'll stop. But that's not real commitment. Real commitment is saying, I'm going to do this no matter what. You don't leave room for excuses or doubts. You make the decision to keep going even when things get hard because you know that success doesn't come overnight. It takes time, effort, and persistence. When you commit to a dream, you're saying, I will keep going even when I don't see immediate results. This is crucial because progress is not always visible right away. Sometimes you'll work hard for days, weeks, or even months without seeing much change. But just because you can't see the results yet doesn't mean your efforts aren't paying off. The most important progress often happens beneath the surface, and it takes time for it to manifest. Your commitment also means being willing to sacrifice to achieve your dream. You may have to give up things that are comfortable or familiar. You might have to sacrifice time, energy, or even relationships that don't support your goals. But that's what commitment is about. It's about focusing on what truly matters and being willing to let go of the things that hold you back. You have to prioritize your dream above distractions, doubts, and the temporary comforts that might tempt you to quit. And let's be clear, commitment doesn't mean you won't face doubts or fears. You will. There will be moments when you wonder if you're on the right path, when the obstacles seem too big and when the dream seems too far away. But in those moments, commitment is what will keep you grounded. It's the foundation that reminds you why you started in the first place. And that's the key to success, finding a way, not waiting for the perfect moment or hoping things will get easier. Because the truth is, it may never get easier, but you will get stronger if you stay committed. So ask yourself, are you truly committed to your dream? Are you willing to keep going when things get tough? Are you ready to sacrifice, to push through fear, and to keep believing in yourself even when the results aren't immediate? If the answer is yes, then nothing can stop you. Commitment is the fuel that turns dreams into reality. And once you make that commitment, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Your why could be anything: a desire to provide for your family, a passion for helping others, a commitment to leaving a legacy, or a personal need to prove to yourself that you can achieve what you set out to do. Whatever it is, your why has to be strong enough to carry you through the inevitable ups and downs of the journey. When you know why you're doing something, you're less likely to give up when things don't go as planned. Your why gives you the strength to endure when the road gets rough, and it will. It's easy to lose sight of your goals. You might start to question whether it's all worth it. But in those moments, you have to reconnect with your why. Remind yourself of the reason you started in the first place. That's what will keep you going when you feel like quitting. Your why is your internal compass, guiding you through uncertainty, reminding you that no challenge is greater than the purpose that drives you. In fact, it's not enough just to have a dream. A dream without a strong why behind it is easily derailed by distractions, setbacks, and doubts. But when your dream is backed by a clear and compelling reason, it becomes more than just a wish, it becomes a mission. A powerful why turns a dream into something you're willing to fight for, something you're willing to sacrifice for. And that's when your dream starts to become a reality. It's also important to understand that your why will give you resilience. When you face obstacles, setbacks, or even failure, your why is what will pull you through. It's what helps you bounce back because you're not just doing it for the sake of doing it, you're doing it because it matters deeply to you. When the journey becomes difficult, when you feel tired, frustrated, or overwhelmed, your why is the voice inside that says, keep going. This is worth it. Progress isn't always fast or dramatic. Sometimes the journey toward your goals can feel slow, even frustratingly so. But the truth is, what matters most is that you keep moving forward, no matter the pace. It doesn't have to be a giant leap sometimes, it's just one small step after another. The key is to keep going, even when it feels like you're barely making a dent in the challenge ahead. Consistency, persistence, and steady effort, these are the things that make the difference in the long run. When you're working towards something important, it's easy to feel like you should be making huge strides every day. And when that doesn't happen, doubt starts to creep in. You might start to wonder, am I doing enough? Is this even worth it? But that's when you need to remember that progress isn't always visible in the moment.
Just because you can't see the finish line yet doesn't mean you're not getting closer to it. Every small action, every effort you make is moving you forward. Even if the progress feels invisible, you have to trust the process. There will be days
When you feel like nothing is happening, like all your hard work is going unnoticed or unproductive, those days are often the most important. That's when your persistence is truly tested. It's easy to keep going when everything is going well, but the real challenge is pushing through when things are slow, when the results aren't immediate, and when the path ahead seems endless. One of the biggest traps people fall into is the mindset that if things aren't moving fast, they're not moving at all. But that's not true. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, brings you closer to your goal, and each of those steps builds momentum. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill at first. It's incredibly difficult, and it feels like you're barely making progress. But as you keep pushing, the boulder starts to move more easily, and eventually it gains its own momentum. That's how persistence works. The more you keep going, the stronger your momentum becomes, and before you know it, you've moved further than you ever thought possible. Another important point to remember is that setbacks are part of the journey. You will encounter obstacles, and there will be moments when you feel like you're moving backward instead of forward. But setbacks are not failures, they're part of the process. What matters is that you don't stop. Even if you take one step forward and two steps back, you're still in the game. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to keep going, no matter what.
The journey to achieving anything meaningful is rarely a straight line. It's more like a winding road full of twists, turns, and detours. But as long as you're moving forward, you're still on the right path. Success isn't about reaching the finish line as quickly as possible. It's about staying in the race. And as long as you keep moving forward, you're still in the race.
It's also important to celebrate the small wins. Too often, people only focus on the end goal and overlook the progress they've made along the way. But those small victories matter. They're proof that you're getting closer, and they give you the motivation to keep going. Recognize every step, no matter how small, as a step in the right direction. So when the journey feels long, when the results aren't coming as fast as you'd like, remember this: as long as you're still moving, you're still winning. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. The finish line may seem far away now, but if you keep moving forward, you'll get there. It's not about how fast you move, it's about the fact that you never stop. Keep going, and eventually you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. At the core of everything you do, there's a reason, a driving force, a purpose that fuels your actions. That reason, your why, is what gives your goals meaning and keeps you going when things get tough. It's more than just a surface-level desire. It's the deeper motivation that pushes you to persevere no matter the obstacles. Without a strong why, it's easy to lose focus, become discouraged, and give up when the journey becomes difficult. But when your why is clear and powerful, it becomes your anchor. It keeps you grounded, especially during the most challenging moments. Your why also helps you stay focused. There are so many distractions in life that can pull you off course, temptations to take the easy way out, to settle for less, or to abandon your goals altogether. But when you have a strong reason behind what you're doing, it helps you cut through the noise. You can remind yourself of what really matters, and that focus allows you to stay on track, even when the path isn't clear. Your why becomes the filter through which you make decisions, guiding you toward choices that align with your purpose and away from those that don't. Another key element is that your why is deeply personal. No one else can define it for you. It's not about impressing others or meeting societal expectations. It's about what truly matters to you. When your motivation comes from within rather than external pressure, you're far more likely to stay committed. That's because external motivations can fade, but internal ones, those rooted in your values, your passions, and your sense of purpose, are lasting. They are the fuel that keeps your fire burning. It's essential to take the time to reflect on and clarify your why. Ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? What will achieving it mean for my life? How will it impact those I care about? The clearer you are about your why, the more powerful it becomes. When your why is crystal clear, it acts like a beacon, lighting your way no matter how dark or difficult the road ahead may seem. Ultimately, your why is the foundation of everything you do. It's the reason you get up early, work late, push through the pain, and keep going when others might quit. It's the force that turns obstacles into opportunities and challenges into stepping stones. So when you feel tired, when doubt creeps in, when the road gets hard, don't focus on how far you have to go. Focus on why you started in the first place. That why will give you the strength to keep moving forward, no matter what. No one achieves greatness alone. As much as we like to think of success as an individual journey, the truth is that the people around you play a crucial role in your progress and growth. The company you keep has a direct impact on your mindset, your energy, and ultimately your success. If you surround yourself with positive, driven, and supportive people, you are far more likely to stay motivated and focused on your goals. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by negativity, doubt, or complacency, those attitudes can hold you back and drain your energy. The people you spend time with influence your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. If you're constantly around individuals who don't believe in your vision, who are quick to criticize or discourage you, it becomes harder to maintain your own confidence and enthusiasm. Their doubts can become your doubts, and before you know it, you're questioning your own abilities. But when you're around people who uplift you, who believe in your potential, and who push you to be your best, you're more likely to thrive. They become a source of strength when you're feeling low and a reminder of what you're capable of when you need it most. One of the most important things you can do on your journey to success is to choose your circle carefully. Be intentional about surrounding yourself with people who support your dreams, who challenge you to grow, and who won't let you give up when things get tough. These are the people who will hold you accountable, who will remind you of your why, and who will be there to lift you up when you stumble. A strong support system is a game changer because it provides encouragement, guidance, and sometimes even tough love, all of which are essential for staying on track. It's not just about having people who cheer you on, it's about having people who push you to be better. The right people will not only support your goals, but will also challenge you to raise your standards. They will inspire you through their own actions by how they approach their lives and their dreams. Being around people who are driven, passionate, and committed to their own success will naturally inspire you to raise your game. Success is contagious, and when you see others around you striving for more, it pushes you to do the same. It's also important to recognize that building the right circle isn't just about adding new people to your life. It's sometimes about letting go of those who no longer serve you. There may be people in your life who drain your energy, who are constantly negative, or who don't believe in your vision. While it can be difficult, you may need to distance yourself from these individuals. You can't afford to carry people who aren't moving in the same direction as you. The journey toward your goals is already challenging enough without the added weight of negativity or doubt from others. A supportive network provides more than just emotional encouragement. It also offers practical benefits. The people in your circle can open doors, provide valuable insights, and connect you with opportunities that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. Success often comes from collaboration and partnerships, and having a network of like-minded individuals can amplify your efforts in ways you couldn't achieve on your own. Equally important is the idea of reciprocity. As much as you need support, you also need to be a source of support for others. Surrounding yourself with positive people doesn't mean only taking from those relationships, it means giving as well. Be the kind of person who encourages, motivates, and helps others on their journey. When you lift others up, you create an environment of mutual growth and success. This energy comes back to you in powerful ways, building a network of people who genuinely want to see each other succeed. It's also worth noting that in today's world, your circle isn't limited to just the people you physically spend time with. It's the content you consume, the voices you listen to, and the communities you engage with online. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind and your space. Make sure you're feeding your mind with inspiration, motivation, and knowledge that aligns with your goals. Whether it's podcasts, books, social media, or virtual communities, be intentional about curating an environment that supports your growth. In the end, no one achieves anything meaningful in isolation. The people around you can either lift you higher or hold you back. So take a moment to evaluate your circle. Are you surrounded by people who push you to be better? Do they inspire you to keep going when you feel like giving up? If not, it's time to make some changes. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, support your dreams, and challenge you to rise to your full potential. When you do, you'll find that your journey becomes not only more enjoyable, but also far more successful. In fact, some of the most rewarding experiences in life come from pushing through discomfort. Think about moments in your life when you've accomplished something you're proud of. Chances are those moments didn't come from playing it safe. They came from taking a risk, stepping into the unknown, and facing challenges head on. The feeling of achievement and growth that comes from overcoming those challenges is far greater than the temporary discomfort you experienced along the way. Stepping out of your comfort zone also leads to new opportunities. When you open yourself up to new experiences, you expose yourself to possibilities that you wouldn't have encountered otherwise. You meet new people, gain new skills, and see things from different perspectives. Opportunities often come from taking risks and putting yourself in new environments, and those opportunities can lead to breakthroughs that accelerate your success. Another key aspect of stepping out of your comfort zone is resilience. Each time you face discomfort and push through it, you build mental and emotional toughness. You learn that you can handle more than you thought you could, and that setbacks or challenges aren't the end of the road, they're just part of the process. This resilience is critical for long-term success because the journey toward your goals will not always be smooth. There will be bumps, obstacles, and moments of doubt, but the more you step out of your comfort zone, the better equipped you become to handle those challenges. It's also essential to reframe how you view discomfort. Instead of seeing it as something negative, view it as a sign of growth. When you feel discomfort, it means you're expanding your capacity. You're pushing yourself toward new possibilities. Discomfort is not a signal to stop. It's a signal that you're on the right path. Embrace it because it's taking you closer to your goals. Finally, understand that stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't mean you have to take giant leaps all the time. It can start with small, incremental steps. Each time you do something slightly outside of your usual routine or challenge yourself in a new way, you're building the muscle of growth. Over time, those small steps compound, leading to bigger breakthroughs. The key is to make stepping out of your comfort zone a habit, a regular part of your journey toward success. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to embrace discomfort. Push yourself beyond what's familiar. Step into the unknown with courage and curiosity, knowing that every time you do, you're growing, learning, and getting closer to your dreams. The comfort zone may feel safe, but it's also where dreams go to die. Real progress, real success, and real growth happen outside of it. Keep pushing your limits and you'll discover just how far you can go. Setbacks are an inevitable part of any journey toward success. No matter how well you plan or how hard you work, things won't always go smoothly. There will be obstacles, failures, and disappointments along the way. But it's not the setbacks themselves that determine your success, it's how you respond to them. Your ability to bounce back from failure and keep moving forward is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't. Resilience is the key. That means seeing setbacks not as the end, but as temporary detours on the road to success. One of the biggest obstacles people face when pursuing their goals is the fear of stepping out of their comfort zone. We all have routines, habits, and environments that feel safe and familiar, but achieving something extraordinary requires doing something different, something that may initially feel uncomfortable or even scary. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. The comfort zone is where dreams stagnate, where potential goes untapped, and where progress is halted. To reach new heights, you have to be willing to step into the unknown and push past the boundaries of what feels safe and comfortable. Stepping out of your comfort zone means embracing the discomfort that comes with trying something new. Whether it's taking on a new challenge, learning a new skill, or putting yourself in situations where failure is a possibility, discomfort is part of the process. It's the space where true growth happens. Think of it like exercise. The muscles don't grow unless they're stretched, challenged, and pushed beyond their usual limits. In the same way, your personal growth and success require you to push beyond what you're used to. Fear is often what keeps people from leaving their comfort zone. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown can paralyze you, making you feel like staying where you are is the safer, smarter choice. But in reality, fear is simply a signal that you're on the edge of something great. It means you're stepping into territory that has the potential to transform your life. Fear isn't something to avoid, it's something to confront and move through. On the other side of fear is the growth and success you're seeking. When you stay in your comfort zone, you limit yourself. You only do what you already know how to do, and as a result, your progress becomes stagnant. You may feel safe, but you're not growing. Success demands that you continually push beyond your comfort zone. The more you embrace discomfort, the more you grow, the more opportunities you create, and the closer you get to achieving your dreams. That you constantly expand your horizons requires you to try new things, take risks, and face challenges that stretch you beyond your current abilities. The people who achieve great things aren't necessarily the ones who never feel fear or discomfort. They're the ones who feel it but take action anyway. It's also important to understand that discomfort is temporary. The discomfort you feel when stepping into something new doesn't last forever. Over time, as you grow and adapt, what once felt uncomfortable becomes the new normal. You get stronger, more capable, and more confident. The more you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, the more you expand it, and what used to seem impossible starts to feel within reach. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, you're raising the bar for what you're capable of. When you experience a setback, it's easy to feel discouraged. You may question whether you're on the right path, whether your goal is achievable, or even whether you're capable of achieving it. But setbacks are not a sign that you should give up. In fact, they're often a necessary part of the process. Every successful person has encountered failure. The difference is that they didn't let it stop them. They used failure as fuel to grow, to learn, and to come back stronger. Setbacks provide valuable lessons if you're willing to see them that way. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your inadequacy, see it as an opportunity to learn what went wrong. What can you do differently next time? Each failure teaches you something, and each lesson brings you one step closer to success. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of it. The people who reach the top are the ones who have failed the most because they kept trying, kept learning, and kept improving. It's important to remember that setbacks don't define you, they're simply a part of the journey. When you face an obstacle, it doesn't mean you're not capable or that your goal isn't worth pursuing. It simply means that there's something you need to adjust, whether it's your strategy, your mindset, or your approach. Setbacks are feedback. They're telling you that there's a different path you need to take or that there's something you need to improve. If you listen to that feedback and use it to grow, you'll come back even stronger. One of the most powerful things you can do after a setback is to shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what you can do going forward. You can't always control the obstacles that come your way, but you can control how you respond to them. By adopting a mindset of resilience and growth, you take back your power. You stop seeing failure as something that happens to you and start seeing it as something that you can learn from and overcome. Another crucial aspect of dealing with setbacks is persistence. It's easy to keep going when things are going well, but the real test of your commitment comes when things get tough. Will you throw in the towel at the first sign of difficulty, or will you dig deep and keep pushing forward? Persistence is what separates those who give up from those who ultimately succeed. Every time you push through a setback, you're building mental toughness, and that toughness will serve you well in future challenges. Setbacks can also serve as a reminder of why you started in the first place. When things aren't going your way, it's easy to get caught up in frustration and lose sight of your goals. But setbacks give you the opportunity to reconnect with your purpose. Ask yourself, why did I begin this journey? What is it that I'm working toward? By reminding yourself of your why, you can reignite your motivation and keep moving forward. It's also essential to recognize that setbacks often precede breakthroughs. Sometimes the greatest progress happens right after the hardest moments. When you're on the verge of giving up, when things feel like they're falling apart, that's often when you're closest to a breakthrough. Setbacks are not a sign that you're failing. They're a sign that you're growing, that you're stretching beyond your current limits. Keep pushing, and you may find that the very obstacle that seemed like a dead end is actually the gateway to your greatest success. Resilience isn't just about enduring setbacks, it's about bouncing back stronger. It's about refusing to let failure define you and instead using it to fuel your growth. The path to success is rarely a straight line, it's filled with twists, turns, and roadblocks. But if you stay resilient, if you refuse to give up, you will find a way through. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, and your ability to rise after a fall is what will ultimately lead you to success. So when you encounter setbacks, and you will remember this, they are temporary. They are not the end of the road. They are an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back even stronger. Success isn't about never failing, it's about never giving up. Keep moving forward, even when it feels difficult, and you'll find that every setback is just another step on the path to greatness. Achieving your goals is not just about the actions you take, it's also about the mindset you cultivate along the way. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and it has a profound impact on how you approach challenges and opportunities. Developing a success-oriented mindset is crucial for staying focused and committed to your goals, even when things get tough. A positive mindset empowers you to navigate obstacles with confidence, resilience, and determination. One of the key elements of a success-oriented mindset is believing in yourself and your abilities. Self-belief is not just a nice idea, it's a critical foundation for success. When you truly believe that you can achieve your goals, you're more likely to take the necessary risks and face challenges head-on. This self-belief fuels your determination and drives you to push through the discomfort and setbacks you'll inevitably encounter on your journey. Confidence is contagious, and when you have it, you radiate it. Others will begin to believe in you too, and that external support can further bolster your resolve. A growth mindset is another essential aspect of a success-oriented mentality. This is the belief that you can develop your abilities through dedication and hard work. When you embrace a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Instead of feeling defeated by failure, you view it as a stepping stone toward improvement. Every setback becomes a chance to learn something new, refine your approach, and come back stronger. This mindset not only fosters resilience, but also encourages a lifelong love of learning, which is essential for ongoing success. Another critical component of a success-oriented mindset is having a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Your vision acts as your North Star, guiding you through the twists and turns of your journey. When you have a well-defined vision, it's easier to stay focused and motivated, especially during difficult times. Visualizing your goals and regularly reminding yourself of your vision keeps you aligned with your purpose. It allows you to filter out distractions and stay committed to what truly matters to you. It is also important to practice gratitude and maintain a positive outlook. Focusing on the things you're grateful for shifts your perspective and helps you see opportunities instead of obstacles. A positive mindset not only enhances your own experience, but also influences those around you. When you approach challenges with a positive attitude, you inspire others to do the same. This creates an environment of encouragement and support, further enhancing your chances of success. Positivity is a powerful force that helps you attract opportunities, build strong relationships, and foster collaboration. In addition to self-belief and positivity, it's vital to develop resilience. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them will be pleasant. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and maintain your focus and commitment, regardless of what life throws at you. Cultivating resilience means developing coping strategies, building a strong support network, and learning to adapt to changing circumstances. It's about staying flexible and open to new possibilities, even when faced with challenges. Furthermore, part of a success-oriented mindset is the willingness to take responsibility for your actions and choices. This means acknowledging when things don't go as planned and being willing to learn from those experiences. Instead of blaming external circumstances or other people for your setbacks, take ownership of your journey. This accountability empowers you to take action and make necessary adjustments to keep moving forward. By embracing responsibility, you become the architect of your own success and cultivate a sense of empowerment that fuels your drive to achieve your goals. Surrounding yourself with positivity also plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. The people you associate with have a profound influence on your outlook. Seek out individuals who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and support your ambitions. Engaging with a community of like-minded individuals creates a culture of encouragement and motivation. Having a strong support system not only enhances your mindset, but also keeps you accountable to your goals. Together, you can celebrate victories, navigate setbacks, and continue to uplift each other along the way. Finally, a commitment to continuous improvement is essential for a success-oriented mindset. Life is a journey of growth, and there's always room to learn and improve. Embrace the idea that you're never finished growing. There will always be new skills to acquire, knowledge to gain, and experiences to explore. Adopt a mindset of curiosity and a desire for self-improvement, and you'll find that you're more equipped to adapt to challenges and seize opportunities as they arise. Ultimately, your mindset shapes your reality. A success-oriented mindset empowers you to face challenges with confidence, embrace growth opportunities, and remain steadfast in your pursuit of your goals. When you cultivate a positive, resilient, and growth-oriented mindset, you set yourself up for success no matter the obstacles that lie ahead. Remember, the journey may be difficult, but with the right mindset, you have the power to turn your dreams into reality. So keep pushing forward, stay committed to your vision, and let your mindset guide you toward the greatness you are capable of achieving. In conclusion, the journey toward achieving your goals is not always easy, but it is undeniably worthwhile. Remember, giving up is not an option. Embrace the challenges that come your way, for they are not barriers, but stepping stones to greatness. Cultivate a mindset of resilience, self-belief, and positivity. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift and inspire you. Learn from your setbacks and see them as valuable lessons that propel you forward.
Each small step you take outside of your comfort zone builds your strength and character. Each moment of persistence in the face of adversity reinforces your determination. And every time you choose to rise after a fall, you are not only demonstrating your commitment to your goals, but also shaping the person you are destined to become.
So as you stand at the crossroads of your dreams and your fears, I encourage you to choose courage. Choose to persevere. When doubt creeps in, remember why you started and let that passion fuel your journey. You have within you the power to overcome any obstacle and turn your dreams into reality. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and never forget giving up is simply not an option. The world is waiting for your greatness. Go out and claim it.